35 kilo, after Atwick, you're cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
After Advic, localizer Romeo, runway 26, altitude 25 kilo.
Qatari 120, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037.
Qatari 120, descend to 9,500, QNH 1037.
And Qatari 120, reduce speed 180 knots.
Reducing speed, Qatari 120, 180.
Innsbruck Radar within neighborhood North Pacific, descent 130 inbound, 1110 Tango, information Tango.
Reuten aus 256, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, expect localizer Romeo runway 26, you're cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival.
Tulsi 3 Alpha, however,
And red nose 256, reduce speed 220 knots, descend flight level 110.
220 knots, descent 110 is not detected.
Autumn 35 kilo, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, altitude 25 kilo.
Qatari 120, reduce speed 160 knots.
Reducing speed, Qatari 120.
And Qatari 120, after Atwick, you cleared localizer Romeo runway 26. Qatari 120, after Atwick, cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
After Advic, clear for localizer approach, runway 26, Qatari 120.
Postman 62 Whiskey, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 160.
160, Postman 62 Whiskey.
Austrian 90 Lima Mike, reduce speed 250 knots.
Reducing 250 knots, Austrian 90 Lima Mike.
Innsbruck Radar, Ryanair 91 Alpha, flight level 130.
Ryanair 91 Alpha, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, expect localizer Romeo runway 26, clear Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival, reduce speed 220 knots.
Expecting localizer Romeo runway 26, cleared for Delta 3 Alpha, arrival, reducing speed to 220 knots. Ryanair 91 Alpha.
Austrian 35 kilo, contact Innsbruck Tower 120 decimal 1, bye bye.
120 decimal 1, goodbye, altitude 25 kilo.
Lot 106 Charlie, contact Wien Radar 132 decimal 190, bye bye.
132, 190, lot 106, Charlie, good evening.
Red nose 256, descent 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
Descent 9,500, QNH 1037 cleared, localizer Romeo runway 26 is not detected.
Austrian 90 Lima Mike, descend flight level 130.
Descending flight level 130, Austrian 90 Lima Mike.
Ryanair 91 Alpha, descend flight level 110.
Descending flight level 110, Ryanair 91 Alpha.
Qatari 120, contact Innsbruck Tower 120 decimal 1, bye bye.
120 decimal 1, good day, Qatari 120. And for Austrian 90 Lima Mike, confirm unrestricted descent.
Austrian 90 Lima Mike, unrestricted descent.
Unrestricted descent, Austrian 90 Lima Mike, danke.
Austrian 90 Lima Mike, descend flight level 120, speed to 20.
down 120, speed 220, Austrian 90 Lima Mike.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, speed 250.
Say again, the altitude please for Ryanair 901 Alpha.
9,500 feet and speed 250 knots.
Increasing speed to 250 knots and descending to 9,500 feet for Ryanair 901 Alpha.
Postman 62 Whiskey, further climb Unicom 1228, bye bye.
1228, Postman 62 Whiskey, bye.
Guten Abend, Innsbruck Radar, Austrian 629er, inbound Rattenberg.
Austrian 629er, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 160.
Climbing 160, Austrian 629er.
Austrian 90 Lima Mike, descend 9,500 feet on QNH 1037, proceed direct Atwick.
Direct Atwick, down to altitude 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, Austrian 90 Lima Mike.
Red nose 256, contact tower 120.1, bye bye.
120.1, thank you, bye bye, Red nose 256.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, after Rattenberg, cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Say again for Ryanair 901 Alpha.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, after Romeo Tango Tango, cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26.
After Romeo Tango Tango cleared localizer runway 26 for Ryanair 901 Alpha.
Radar, good day, lost 5 Delta Kilo, 8,000 feet inbound Whiskey India 521.
Lot 5 Delta Kilo, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 160, expedite.
So flight level 160, lost 5 Delta Kilo.
Lot 5 Delta Kilo, please expedite climb, there's traffic 12 o'clock position, 6 miles, 8,400 descending on the localizer.
Yes, I see it, lost 5 Delta Kilo.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, reduce speed 180 knots, contact tower 1201, bye bye.
Reducing speed to 180 knots and contacting tower 120.1 for Ryanair 901 Alpha. Bye bye, thank you.
Austrian 629er, contact Wien Radar 132.190, bye bye.
132.190, Austrian 629er, bye bye. Innsbruck Radar, guten Abend, Lufthansa 47 Golf. Down to flight level 130, inbound Rattenberg.
Lufthansa 47 Golf, Innsbruck Radar, Servus. Identified, expect localizer Romeo, runway 26, cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival.
Cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha and expecting localizer Romeo. Lufthansa 47 Golf.
Lufthansa 47 Golf, descend flight level 110.
Down 110, Lufthansa 47 Golf.
Austrian 90 Lima Mike, you cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26, Austrian 90 Lima Mike.
Austrian 90 Lima Mike, speed is yours.
My speed Austrian 90 Lima Mike.
Lufthansa 47 Golf, descent 9,500 feet, QNH 1037.
1037, QNH and down to 9,500, Lufthansa 47 Golf.
Lufthansa 47 Golf, after Rattenberg, cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
After Rattenberg, cleared Romeo, runway 26, Lufthansa 47 Golf.
Lot 5 Delta Kilo, contact Wien Radar 132.190, bye bye. Lot 5 Delta Kilo, contact Wien Radar 132.190, bye bye. Lot 5 Delta Kilo, Innsbruck Radar, do you read?
Yeah, sorry, I don't include in my PMC. What's next climb? Lot 5 Delta Kilo?
Lot 5 Delta Kilo, contact Wien Radar 132.190, bye bye.
132.190, thank you, bye bye. Lot 5 Delta Kilo.
Austrian 90 Lima Mike, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
Tower 1201, Austrian 90 Mike, ciao.
Lufthansa 47 Golf, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Lufthansa 47 Golf.
Lufthansa 47 Golf, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
Tower 120.1, Lufthansa 47 Golf. Thank you.
Innsbruck Radar and 91 Alpha, we had to go around.
Ryanair 91 Alpha, Innsbruck Radar, good evening again, climb flight level 120 and proceed direct to Romeo Tango Tango with a left turn.
Ryanair 91 Alpha, climbing flight level 120 and we'll proceed direct to Romeo Tango Tango, left turn, Ryanair 91 Alpha.
Innsbruck approach, good day, Austrian 641, flight level 262, descending 170 with information, Victor.
Austrian 641, Innsbruck Radar, schönen guten Abend, identified, expect localizer Romeo runway 26, cleared 98 to Alpha arrival.
Expect localizer 26, cleared 98 to Alpha arrival, Austrian 641.
Austrian 641, descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140, Austrian 641.
Austrian 641, reduce speed 240 knots.
240 knots, Austrian 641.
Innsbruck, guten Abend, Gewings 4 Alpha Mike, flight level 150, inbound Rattenberg.
Gewings 4 Alpha Mike, Innsbruck Radar, schönen guten Abend, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, proceed direct to Atwick.
Descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037 and proceed direct Atwick, Gewings 4 Alpha Mike.
Gewings 4 Alpha Mike, keep speed 250 knots or greater.
Maintain 250 knots or greater, Gewings 4 Alpha Mike.
Austrian 641, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Austrian 641.
Austrian 641, proceed direct to Atwick.
Direct Advig, Austrian 641.
Ryanair 91 Alpha, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Ryanair 91 Alpha.
Austrian 641, descent altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1037.
10,000 feet, QNH 1037, Austrian 641.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, after Atwick, click localizer Romeo, runway 26.
After Atwick, cleared localizer Romeo, Eurowings runway 26, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike. Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, request DME east approach with go around on missed approach on minima for training purposes.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, stand by of the coordinate. Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, you are cleared loc DME east approach, and you are cleared for the missed approach at the minimum, and thereafter follow the missed approach procedure to Rattenberg.
Cleared localizer DME east approach, runway 26, cleared for the training missed approach, and thereafter follow missed approach to Rattenberg, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, thank you very much.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, correct, speed 180 knots or greater.
Speed 180 knots or greater, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike.
Austrian 641, descent 9,500 feet, you are cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Descent to 9,500 feet, cleared localizer 26, localizer Romeo 26, Austrian 641.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bis später.
Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bis gleich, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike.
Austrian 641, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Austrian 641.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037.
Descending 9,500 feet, QNH 1027, Ryanair 901 Alpha.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, after Rattenberg, proceed direct to Atwick.
6, passing 4,500.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, after Rattenberg, proceed direct to Atwick.
After Rattenberg, proceed direct to Atwick, Ryanair 901 Alpha.
Griffin 8 X-ray, X-ray, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Griffin 8, X-ray, X-ray.
Austrian 641, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye-bye.
120.1, Austrian 641, have a good.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, you're cleared, localizer Romeo runway 26.
Clear localizer Romeo runway 26 for Ryanair 901 Alpha.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, speed is yours.
Say again for Ryanair 901 Alpha.
Free speed.
Free speed for Ryanair 901 Alpha, thank you.
Ryanair 901 Alpha, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye-bye.
120.1 for Ryanair 901 Alpha, thank you, bye-bye.
Griffin 8 X-ray X-ray, contact München 134.150, bye bye.
München 134.150, Griffin 8 X-ray X-ray.
Innsbruck Radar, hallo. Berlin vor Papa Lima, direkt Rattenberg und Flight Level 130.
Berlin for Papa Lima, Innsbruck Radar, schönen guten Abend, identified, descent 9,500 feet on QNH 1037, cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival.
Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival, descent 9,500 feet and stay on the QNH.
1037 and expect a localizer Romeo runway 26.
Expect localizer Romeo runway 26, QNH 1037, Berlin for Papa Lima.
Innsbruck, hallo nochmal, Leavings for Alpha Mike, Flight Level 80, Climbing Level 9, stimmt gar nicht, 8000 Fuß, 9500 feet.
Leavings for Alpha Mike, Innsbruck Radar, servus again, climb flight level 120.
Climbing Level 120, Leavings for Alpha Mike.
Berlin for Papa Lima, after Rattenberg, cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
After Rattenberg, cleared localizer Romeo runway 26, Berlin for Papa Lima.
Leavings for Alpha Mike, proceed direct Rattenberg.
Proceed direct Rattenberg, Leavings for Alpha Mike.
Innsbruck Radar Service, correction, U-Wings, Mike Juliet, direct Rattenberg, flight level 150 with information Victor.
Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, expect localizer Romeo runway 26, cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival.
Clear Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival, expect localize DME Romeo approach U-Wings 9 Mike Juliet.
Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet, descend flight level 120, speed to 20.
Flight level 120, speed 220, U-Wings 9 Mike Juliet.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110 and we will take the holding for a minute, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, roger that. Enter the Rattenberg holding, expect when ready to leave the holding.
Yeah, descend flight level 110, enter the holding and report when ready to leave the holding, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike.
Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037.
9,500 feet, QNH 1037, Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet.
Innsbruck Radar Service with 5 Mike Bravo, passing 5,500.
Swiss 5 Mike Bravo, Innsbruck Radar, schönen guten Abend, identified, climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, Swiss 5 Mike Bravo.
Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet, reach 9,500 at Rattenberg.
9,500 feet to be level Rattenberg until Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, confirm you are holding flight level 110.
Confirm, holding flight level 110.
You have indication for you descending down to 10,300 at the moment.
Sorry, I forgot the transition altitude, climbing back to flight level 110.
Ja, bitte, weil da kommt eine unten durch. Air Berlin 4 Papa Lima, contact Innsbruck Tower 120 decimal 1 bye.
120 decimal 1, Air Berlin 4 Papa Lima. Dankeschön, tschüss.
Innsbruck approach, good evening, Kilo 900 out of flight level 190 for 180.
KLM 1930 Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, expect localizer Romeo runway 26, you cleared Breno 3 Alpha arrival.
Breno 3 Alpha for runway 26, KLM 930.
KLM 1930, descend flight level 150. KLM 1930, descend flight level 150.
Descending 150, KLM 930.
Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet, after Rattenberg, you cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
Via Rattenberg, cleared localizer Romeo runway 26, Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet.
Wings for Alpha Mike, I would like to complete one complete round on the holding and thereafter fly the localizer Romeo runway 26 with the go around at minimums.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, roger that, continue on the hold for one holding, thereafter when passing Rattenberg, continue for the localizer Romeo runway 26.
After continue one hold, one round on the hold, continue localizer Romeo runway 26 after Rattenberg.
Swiss 5 Mike Bravo, contact Wien Radar 132.190, bye bye.
132.190, Swiss 5 Mike Bravo, check.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, descent 9,500 feet, QNH 1037.
Descent 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike.
Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet, speed is yours.
Free speed, Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet.
KLM 1930, descent flight level 140, speed 220.
Descending flight level 140 and reducing speed to 20, KLM 1930.
Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
Innsbruck Tower 120.1, Eurowings 9 Mike Juliet, thank you, cheers.
Innsbruck Radar, hello, this is Easy 48 Zulu climbing out of 5,000 feet for 12,000.
Easy 48 Zulu, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, Easy 40.
Radar, good evening, Finnair 7 Juliet, Tango is descending 130.
Finnair 7 Juliet Tango, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, descent flight level 120, expect localizer Romeo, runway 26, you cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival.
Descend 120 and cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26 and Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival, Finnair 7 Juliet Tango.
Finnair 7 Juliet Tango, reduce speed to 20 knots.
20 knots, Finnair 7 Juliet Tango.
Eurowings 397, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, expect localizer Romeo, runway 26, descent flight level 140, direct Rattenberg. Fina 7 Juliet Tango, descend flight level 110.
And 10, Fina 7 Juliet Tango.
Wings 4 Alpha Mike, keep speed 220 knots or greater, you're cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
Speed 220 knots or greater, cleared localizer Romeo runway 26, Wings 4 Alpha Mike.
Fina 7 Juliet Tango, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, speed 200.
And 9,500 feet, QNH 1037 and speed 200, Fina 7 Juliet Tango.
KLM 1930, turn right heading 050.
Right turn heading 050, KLM 1930.
Fina 7 Juliet Tango, after Rattenberg, you're cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
Rattenberg cleared localizer Romeo runway 26, Fina 7 Juliet Tango.
KLM 1930, descend flight level 120.
Descending flight level 120, KLM 1930.
Easy 48 Zulu, contact München 134150, bye bye.
Contact Mission 134150, Easy 4 Zulu.
Eurowings 397, descend flight level 130.
Innsbruck Radar, schönen guten Abend zu J2SR, Flight Level 150, descending Flight Level 130, inbound Rattenberg.
Jet 28 Sierra, Innsbruck Radar, schönen guten Abend, identified, reduce speed 220 knots, expect localizer Romeo runway 26, cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival.
220 knots, cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival, runway 26 to J2SR.
KLM 1930, turn left heading 030.
Left heading 030, KLM 1930.
Jet 28 Sierra, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120 to J2SR.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, contact Innsbruck Tower 120, decimal 1, bye bye.
Innsbruck Tower 120, decimal 1, bis gleich, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike.
KLM 1930, descend flight level 110.
Descending flight level 110, KLM 1930.
Fina 7 Juliet Tango, reduce speed 180 knots.
0 knots, Fina 7 Juliet Tango.
KLM 1930, turn left direct to Atwick.
Direct Atwick, KLM 1930.
KLM 1930, continue descent down altitude 10,000, QNH 1037.
Continue descent to 10,000 and 1037.
Jet 28 Sierra, descend flight level 110, speed 200.
Descend flight level 110, speed 200 to J2SR, inbound Rattenberg, correct? To J2SR.
Affirm, Jet 28 Sierra, after Rattenberg, you're cleared localizer Romeo runway 26, descend 9,500, QNH 1037.
After Rattenberg, localizer runway 26 and descend flight level 950 to Jet280.
KLM 1930, descend 9,500 feet, you're cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Descending 9,500 and clear for localizer Romeo 26.
And KLM 1930, reduce speed 160 knots.
Reducing 160.
Eurowings 397, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, Eurowings 397.
397 Juliet Tango, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
0.1, thank you very much. 397 Juliet Tango, bye bye.
To Jet 280, after Rattenberg cleared localizer Romeo 26.
After Rattenberg, cleared localizer runway 26 to Jet280.
KLM 1930, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
Switching to the tower, KLM 1930.
To Jet 280, reduce 180 knots.
Reduce 180 knots to Jet280.
Eurowings 397, reduce 220 knots.
220 knots, Eurowings 397.
Innsbruck Radar, Tom Jet 1 Juliet Alpha 6000 for flight level 120 on the Mark T3 hotel departure.
Tom Jet 1 Juliet Alpha Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 160.
Climb level 160, 1 Juliet Alpha.
To Jet 280, that the right turn was a little bit too early. The procedure is Rattenberg, thereafter Atwick, and Atwick you join the localizer for runway 26. But I can offer you a visual into the valley if you like.
Yes, the visual, please, to Jet280.
To Jet 280, you cleared visual runway 26, reduce speed 160 knots.
Cleared visual runway 26 and 160 knots to Jet280.
To Jet 280, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
120.1 to Jet280, danke dir, ciao.
Eurowings 397, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037.
QNH 1037 and 9,500 feet, Eurowings 397.
Eurowings 397 after Rattenberg, proceed direct to Atwick and you're cleared localizer Romeo runway 26. Eurowings 397, reduce 160 knots.
Innsbruck Radar, hallo nochmal, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, 8,800 feet, climbing 1,500 feet.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, Innsbruck Radar, servus again, climb flight level 120, left direct Romeo Tango Tango.
Climbing flight level 120 and direct Romeo Tango Tango, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike.
Eurowings 397, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
Eurowings 397, ja, meine Frequenz einfach ausgesprungen, kann ich weiter sinken.
Yeah, you're cleared for the localizer, Romeo and to tower 1201, bye bye.
Cleared localizer Romeo and tower 120.1, Dankeschön, schönen Abend noch.
Innsbruck Radar, hallo, Delta Tango Mike Lima Zulu 4,500 feet, climbing flight level 120.
Delta Tango Mike Lima Zulu, Innsbruck Radar, servus identified, climb flight level 160.
Climbing 160, Delta Lima Zulu.
Delta Lima Zulu, turn left direct Kogol.
Left direct Kogol, Delta Lima Zulu.
Ewing for Mike, request one round in holding Rattenberg, and thereafter the localizer, localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Eurowings for Alpha Mike, that's approved, and check your QNH setting, you are a little bit too low, climb to flight level 120, enter the Rattenberg holding for one hold, thereafter continue, localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Not again. QNH is set, or standard is set, enter Rattenberg hold, thereafter proceed localizer Romeo 26, Ewing for Alpha Mike.
Delta Lima Zulu, contact München 134, decimal 150, bye bye.
München 134, decimal 150, Delta Lima Zulu, danke, schönen Abend.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, hello, currently flight level 170.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, you cleared Nanit to Alpha arrival, expect localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Nanit to Alpha arrival, localizer Romeo, runway 26 arrival. Austrian 98 Lima Mike.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140, Austrian 98.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, reduce speed 230 knots.
230 knots, Austrian 98 Lima Mike.
Eurowings for Alpha Mike, in the hold, descent 9,500 feet, QNH 1037.
In the hold, descend 9,500 feet and QNH 1037, Ewing for Alpha Mike.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Austrian 98 Lima Mike.
First good day, Austrian 2 Alpha, with flight 170.
Austrian 2 Alpha, Innsbruck Radar, good evening. Expect localizer Romeo, runway 26, you're cleared Nanit, 2 Alpha arrival.
Can you please repeat for Austrian 2 Alpha?
Austrian 28 Alpha, expect localizer Romeo, runway 26, you are cleared Nanit, 2 Alpha arrival.
Nanit 2 Alpha, localizer runway 26, that's 12.
And Austrian 2 Alpha, descend flight level 130, speed 230 knots. Austrian 2 Alpha, descend flight level 130, speed 230 knots.
230 knots, descending flight level 130.
Tomtech 36 Golf, Innsbruck Radar servos identified, climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, Tomtech 36 Golf.
Innsbruck Radar, hello, North flight 34, flight level 145, descending flight level 130, information, whiskey, inbound Rattenberg.
North flight 34, Innsbruck Radar servos identified, expect localizer Romeo, runway 26, you're cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival.
North flight 34, expect localizer Romeo, runway 26 and cleared Tulsi for the Tulsi second arrival.
Tulsi 3 Alpha.
Tulsi 3 Alpha, North flight 34, danke.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, descent altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1037.
Could you repeat that for Austrian 98 Lima Mike?
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, descent altitude 10,000 feet on QNH 1037.
Descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1037, Austrian 98 Lima Mike.
Just to confirm, 10,000 feet.
10,000 feet, Austrian 98 Lima Mike.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, you're cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26, speed 220 knots or greater.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, we're just beginning the hold.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, in that case, Roger, maintain in the hold 9,500 feet and disregard the approach clearance, stay in the hold, I call you for leaving.
Roger, descending 9,500 feet and you call me back, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, proceed direct to Advik.
Proceed direct Advik, Austrian 98 Lima Mike.
Not flight 37, turn left heading 120, descend flight level 120.
North flight 34, 120 on the heading and descend flight 120, North flight 34.
North flight 34, reduce speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, North flight 34.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, you're cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Descend 9,500 feet and cleared localizer Romeo, runway 26 arrival, Austrian 98 Lima Mike.
Austrian 2 Alpha, descend flight level 110, proceed direct to Advik.
Direct Advik and descend flight level 110, stream flight.
Innsbruck Radar, servus, KLM 7 Mike Papa, flight level 150.
KLM 7 Mike Papa, Innsbruck Radar servus, descend flight level 130, expect localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Descent 130 and expect lock Romeo 126, KLM 7 Mike Papa.
Austrian 2 Alpha, descend 9,500 feet on QNH 1037, Euclid localizer Romeo runway 26.
1037 QNH descending 9,500 feet and clearing localizer Romeo runway 26, Austrian 12.
Tomcat 36 Golf, contact München 134150, bye bye.
134, 150, bye bye, 36 Golf.
Innsbruck Radar, Rocky 4 to Juliet, level 227, descending 140 to Nanit.
Rocky 4A2 Juliet, Innsbruck Radar, servos, identified, proceed direct, Nanit, expect RNP Alpha.
Rocky 4 to Juliet, Roger, information, we intend to cancel in the area of Nanit to proceed visual.
Roger that. Not flight 37, descend 9,500 feet on QNH 1037, proceed direct to Atwick.
Not flight 34, descend 9,500 feet on QNH 1037, proceed direct Atwick.
Wings 4 Alpha Mike, over Rattenberg.
Wings 4 Alpha Mike, are you able to exit the hold?
Right now we're turning another bound, but we can we are able.
Wings 4 Alpha Mike, turn to the right, heading 060, expect vectors for localizer Romeo 26.
Right heading 060 and expect vectors for localizer 126, Wings 4 Alpha Mike.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, contact tower 1201, bye bye.
Level 712, flight level 120, review, good evening.
Austrian 98 Lima Mike, tower 1201, bye bye.
1201, bye bye. Austrian 98 Lima Mike.
Belarus 712, Innsbruck Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 160.
160, Belarus 712.
Innsbruck, Gude, die Eurowings Dynamic Lima at flight level 170 and descending to flight level 130.
Eurowings Dynamic Lima, Innsbruck Radar, servos identified, Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival, expect localizer Romeo runway 26.
Localizer Romeo runway 26, Eurowings Dynamic Lima.
Austrian 2 Alpha, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Austrian 2 Alpha.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, turn right direct to Atwick.
Right direct Atwick, Wings 4 Alpha Mike.
Not flight 34, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reduce speed 200 knots, not flight 34.
And not flight 34, you're cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
Cleared localizer Romeo runway 26, not flight 34.
KLM 7 Mike Papa, reduce speed 220 knots.
220 knots, KLM 7 Papa.
Eurowings 9 Mike Lima, reduce speed 220 knots, descend flight level 120.
120 and 220 knots, Eurowings 9 Mike Lima.
Austrian 2 Alpha, contact Innsbruck Tower 120 decimal 1, bye bye.
120 decimal 1, Austrian 2 Alpha, thanks for a great service flight.
Belarus 712, contact Wien Radar 132 decimal 190, bye bye.
Contact Wien Radar 132 decimal 190, Belarus 712, good evening.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, reduce speed 160 knots.
Yes, speed 160 knots, Wings 4 Alpha Mike.
Eurowings 9 Mike Lima, descend flight level 110, turn left heading 140.
Left heading 140 and descend flight level 110.
Radar, runner 23 Hotel, climbing to 5,000 feet.
Ryanair 23 Hotel, Innsbruck Radar, servos, identified, climb flight level 160.
160 for runner 23 Hotel.
Not flight 34, speed up 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, not flight 34.
Not flight 34, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
120.1, not flight 34, ciao.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, you're cleared, localizer Romeo, runway 26.
Cleared, localizer Romeo, runway 26, Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike.
Eurowings 9 Mike Lima, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, proceed direct to Atwick.
1037, proceed direct to Atwick and flight 9,500 feet.
KLM 7 Mike Papa, descend flight level 110.
Descent 110, KLM 7 Mike Papa.
Rocky 482 Juliet, descend flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, Rocky 482 Juliet.
Innsbruck Radar, servos, Austrian 5 November, crossing 7,000 feet, climbing flight level 120.
Austrian 5 November, Innsbruck Radar, servos, identified, climb flight level 160.
Climb level 160, Austrian 5 November.
Eurowings 9 Mike Lima, after Atwick, you're cleared, localizer Romeo, runway 26.
After Atwick, cleared, localizer runway 26, Eurowings 9 Mike Lima.
Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
Contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, danke für den Service. Ich hoffe, ich habe irgendeine Umstände gemacht. Eurowings 4 Alpha Mike, ciao.
Eurowings 9 Mike Lima, reduce speed 160 knots.
160 knots and we are on 9,500 feet, Eurowings 9 Mike Lima.
KLM 7 Mike Papa, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, speed 200.
Speed 200, descend 9,500, QNH 1037, KLM 7 Papa.
Ryanair 23 Hotel, contact München 134.150, bye bye.
134.150, goodbye.
KLM 7 Mike Papa, after Rattenberg, continue direct to Atwick.
After Rattenberg, direct Atwick, KLM 7 Mike Papa. And Rattenberg is the overflight point?
Say again?
Rattenberg as an overfly, or should I head before as the autopilot does?
Yeah, continue with the autopilot Rattenberg, thereafter Atwick.
Roger,
Eurowings 9 Mike Lima, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
120.1 by Eurowings 9 Mike Lima.
KLM 7 Mike Papa, reduce speed 180 knots. KLM 17 Mike Papa, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, sorry, Quebec Papa.
KLM 7 Mike Papa, after Atwick you cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
After Atwick, cleared local Romeo 26 at KLM 7 Papa.
And Rocky 48 to Juliet is ready to cancel.
Rocky 48 to Juliet, IFI is cancelled at 13, you may leave frequency, bye bye.
Alpha cancelled, merci Rocky 48 to Juliet. And you have the QNH?
QNH 1037.
1037, merci.
KLM 7 Mike Papa, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
Tower 120.1, vielen Dank, schönen Abend, KLM 7 Mike Papa.
Austrian 15 November, contact Wien Radar 132.190 4D.
Wien Radar 132.190, Dankeschön, Servus.
Rocky 48 to Juliet, leaving the frequency, thank you for an excellent service, cheers.
Für die gute Landung.
Okay.
Innsbruck, good evening, KLM 669, descending flight level 170.
KLM 669, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified. Nanit 2 Alpha arrival, expect localizer Romeo, runway 26.
And then to Alpha arrival, expecting runway 26, KLM 669.
KLM 669, descend flight level 150.
150, KLM 669.
Innsbruck approach, hello, Euro 590 kilo with you at flight level 120.
Eurowings 59 kilo, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 160, proceed direct Kugel.
Flight level 160, direct Kugel, Euro 590 kilo.
KLM 669, descend altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1037.
10,000 feet, 1037, KLM 669.
KLM 669, for your planning, you have about 20 miles to level at 10,000 feet. Are you able for that, or do you need any delay vectors?
Yes, we are reducing now, and let me see if we're out.
KLM 669, speed is up to you, high speed is approved, but you need to be at overhead Romeo Tango Tango in 10,000 feet.
Yes, KLM 69.
Eurowings 59 kilo, contact München 134-150, bye-bye.
134-150, Eurowings 590 kilo, have a nice rest of your night.
Innsbruck approach, good evening, Lufthansa 55 Quebec at flight level 190, apologies, my internet was not working.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, Innsbruck Radar, good evening. Are you able for an or interested in RP Yankee approach runway 08?
RP Yankee approach 08 should be fine for Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, roger, descend flight level 130, expect the RNP Yankee runway 08.
Expecting RP Yankee 08 and flight level 130, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
KLM 669, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037 after Rattenberg, Euclid localizer Romeo runway 26.
We'd like to have some delay vectors, KLM 669.
669, say again?
We'd like to have some delay vectors.
KLM 669, roger that, turn to the right, heading 060.
Right, 060, KLM 669.
Austrian 1433, hello, with you, flight level 170.
Austrian 1433, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, expect localizer Romeo runway 26, Euclid Nanit to Alpha arrival.
Expecting runway 26, Nanit to arrival, to Alpha arrival. Is there any possibility for circle to land, or I'm guessing no? Austrian 1433.
Austin 1523, I have to coordinate with tower. At the moment it looks like it's possible.
It's possible?
Austin 1433, expect a localizer DME east approach.
Localizer DME approach. Thank you very much, Austin. Austrian 1432408.
Lufthansa 11 Kilo, flight level 150.
Lufthansa 11 Kilo, Innsbruck Radar servos identified, descent flight level 140, reduce speed 220 knots.
140, reduce speed 220, Lufthansa 11 Kilo.
Lufthansa 11 Kilo, expect a localizer DME east approach and turn to the left, heading 140 for separation.
Heading 140 and expect the DME east approach, Lufthansa 11 Kilo.
KLM 669, proceed direct to Atwick. KLM 669, proceed direct to Atwick, Alpha Delta Whiskey India Golf.
KLM 69, direct Atwick.
Austrian 1433, descent flight level 150.
150, Austrian 1433.
Could you confirm that was the localizer Romeo DME east approach, Lufthansa 11 Kilo?
Lufthansa 11 Kilo, localizer Romeo runway 26.
Roger, Lufthansa 11 Kilo.
KLM 669, can you please send a direct to on text? Yes, thank you.
Lufthansa 11 Kilo, proceed direct to Atwick.
Direct Atwick, Lufthansa 11 Kilo.
Lufthansa 11 Kilo, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, you cleared localize Romeo runway 26.
Stand by. Could you repeat Lufthansa 11 Kilo?
Lufthansa 11 Kilo, you cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
Localizer Romeo 26, I got 9,500 altitude. Could you give me the QNH again?
QNH 1037.
1037, Lufthansa 11 Kilo, cleared localizer approach.
KLM 669, reduce speed 220 knots.
And reducing KLM 69.
Lufthansa 11 Kilo, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250, Lufthansa 11 Kilo.
Austrian 1433, speed 250 knots, descent flight level 130.
250 and 130, Austrian 1433.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, turn to the left, I say again, to the left, direct to Elmem. After Elmem, proceed on the RNP Yankee runway 08.
Turn to the left, direct Elmem, and after that, follow the RNP Yankee for Lufthansa 55 Quebec. Sorry about that. And confirm I have to go back to Elmem. I can't just join the RNAV approach from here, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Yeah, that's almost impossible. You have to start at Elmem. So proceed direct to Elmem. Yeah, maybe I will give you a vector turn to the left, heading 300, and I will give you then a vector to Elmem.
Left turn 300 and vectors to Elmem. Sorry about that, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
KLM 669 descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, you cleared localizer Romeo runway 26.
9,500 feet and cleared localizer Romeo 26, KLM 669.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, continue your turn heading 280.
280 Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Austrian 1433, proceed direct to Atwick.
Direct to Advig, Austrian 1433.
Lufthansa 11 kilo, speed 180 or greater until 6.
180 or greater to 6, Lufthansa 11 kilo.
KLM 669, speed 180 knots until 6.
180 till 6, KLM 669.
Austrian 1433, descent altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1037.
10,000 feet, QNH 1037, Austrian 1433.
Lufthansa 11 kilo, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
120.1, oh, just quickly, is it okay if I get the visual approach?
Lufthansa 11 kilo, you're cleared visual runway 26.
Clear visual runway 26 and Tower 121.1, bye bye.
And Lufthansa 55 Quebec, I think I can go direct to LMM now.
Yeah, Lufthansa 55 Quebec, continue for about 2 miles, I'll call you for the left turn.
Copy that, thank you, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
KLM 669, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye. KLM 669, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
And the Tower 120.1, KLM 669, bye bye.
Austrian 1433, descend 9,500 feet, you're cleared localizer DME East.
95,000, Austrian 1433 cleared DME, localizer DME for runway 08, yes.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, turn left direct LMM.
Left direct LMM, Lufthansa 55 Quebec, thanks for that.
And Lufthansa 55 Quebec, reduce speed 210 knots, the QNH Innsbruck 1037.
210 knots and QNH is 1037, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Innsbruck Radar, Servus, Lufthansa 129, passing 15, descending 137, want Tulsi in for Yankee.
Lufthansa 129, Innsbruck Radar, Servus identified, Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival, expect localizer DME East approach.
Tulsi 3 Alpha, expecting localizer DME East, Lufthansa 129.
Lufthansa 129, reduce speed 220 knots, descend flight level 110.
Descending 110, speed 220, Lufthansa 129.
Lot 8 Bravo, descending to 14,000 at 1,000 feet per minute.
Lot 8 Bravo, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, reduce speed 220 knots, expect localizer DME East approach, cleared Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival.
Reduce speed 220 and expect DME East approach, Lot 8 Bravo.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, you're cleared RNP Yankee, runway 08.
Cleared RMP Yankee, runway 08, Lufthansa 55 Quebec, thanks.
Lufthansa 129, confirm transition level 110.
Lufthansa 129, affirm, but continue the descent now to 9,500 feet, QNH 1037.
9,500, QNH 1037, Lufthansa 129.
Lufthansa 129, for your planning, expect a circling runway 08.
Expect circling runway 08, Lufthansa 129.
Austrian 1433, contact Innsbruck Tower 120, decimal 1, expect circling 08.
120, decimal 100, Austrian 1433, expecting 08.
Lot 8 Bravo, reduce speed 200 knots, descent, flight level 120.
Descent 120 and descent decrease speed 200, Lot 8 Bravo.
And Lot 8 Bravo, expect a localizer DME East approach with a circling 08.
Expect DME East with circling for runway 28, Lot 8 Bravo.
Just to confirm, runway 08.
Runway 08, Lot 8 Bravo.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, reduce speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Lufthansa 129, after Rattenberg, you're cleared to localize DME East approach.
After Rattenberg, cleared, localizer DME East approach, Lufthansa 129.
Lot 8 Bravo, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, reduce speed 180 knots, after Rattenberg, cleared, localize DME East approach.
After Rattenberg, cleared for localizer and speed 180 and descend 9,000.
Descent 9,500 feet.
9,500 feet, Lot 8 Bravo.
Lufthansa 129, reduce speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Lufthansa 129.
Lufthansa 129, contact Innsbruck Tower 120, decimal 1, bye bye.
120, decimal 1, Lufthansa 129.
Lot 8 Bravo, reduce speed 160 knots.
Reduce speed 160 knots, not 8 Bravo.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, speed up, 200 knots.
200 knots, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1. Bye.
Over to Tower 120.1 for Lufthansa 55 Quebec, thanks, bye. Innsbruck approach, Swiss Nair Charlie, currently at flight level 130.
Swiss 9 Charlie, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, identified, descent 9,500 feet on QNH 1037, expect localizer DME east approach.
Expect localizer DME approach, descent to 9,500, QNH 1037.
Swiss 9 Charlie, reduce speed to 20 knots.
Reduce speed to 20 knots, 9 Charlie.
Lot 8 Bravo, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1. Bye bye.
120.1, Lot 8 Bravo.
Swiss 9 Charlie, after Rattenberg, you're cleared localizer DME east approach.
Cleared localizer approach after Radweg, 9 Charlie.
Innsbruck Radar, Musketeer 25 Tango.
Musketeer 25 Tango, Innsbruck Radar, Servus identified. Climb flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Musketeer 25 Tango.
Swiss 9 Charlie, reduce speed 180 knots.
Reduce speed 180 knots, 9 Charlie.
Swiss 9 Charlie, contact Innsbruck Tower, 120.1, bye bye.
120.1, bye bye, 9 Charlie.
Musketeer 25 Tango, proceed direct Kogol.
Direct Kogol, Musketeer 25 Tango.
Musketeer 25 Tango, contact München 134-150, bye bye.
134-450, Musketeer 25 Tango.
Innsbruck Radar, hello again, Lufthansa 55 Quebec, 6,000 feet for 110, missed approach.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, good evening again, proceed direct to Romeo Tango Tango, expect a localizer Romeo runway 26.
Direct Romeo Tango Tango and expecting localizer Tango runway 26, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Innsbruck Radar, good evening, Eurowings 268 with you, flight level 380.
Eurowings 268, Innsbruck Radar, confirm your destination is Hamburg.
Affirm.
Eurowings 268, you are far away from my airspace, so continue to München Radar, stand by for frequency. Contact München on 134-150.
München on 134.150, sorry. Goodbye.
Ciao, ciao.
Innsbruck approach, hello here, Scandinavia 7243 of level 1, on the center to level 130.
Scandinavian 7243, Innsbruck Radar, good evening. Turn left heading 140, descend flight level 120, expect localizer DME east approach.
Scandinavian 7243, can you repeat the heading please?
Left heading 140 and descend down flight level 120.
Left heading 140, descent level 20, Scandinavian 7243.
Just to confirm, descend flight level 120 and reduce your speed to 20 knots.
Descend level 120 and reduce speed 20 knots, Scandinavian 7243.
Just to confirm, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, Scandinavian 7243.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, descend 9,500 feet, QNH 1037, speed 200 knots.
9,500, QNH 1037 and 200 knots, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, after Rattenberg, turn right direct to Atwick.
After Rattenberg, turn right direct to Ratwick, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Scandinavia 7243, can you repeat the next altitude for the present heading, please?
Descend to flight level 120 and the heading 140 and expect further vectors for the localizer DME east approach.
Descend to flight level 120 and settle for localizer DME for approach, Scandinavian 7243.
Innsbruck Radar, hello, LL 363, which inbound to 98, level 160.
LL 363, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, expect localizer DME east approach, descend flight level 150, cleared Nanit to Alpha arrival.
Cleared Nanit to Alpha arrival, descent altitude flight level 150 and expecting the localizer DME approach east for the Innsbruck airport, LL 363.
Scandinavian 7243, descend altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1037.
Scandinavian 7243, descend, sorry, can you repeat the next altitude please?
10,000 feet, QNH 1037.
10,000 feet, QNH 1037, Scandinavian 7243.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, after Atwick you cleared localizer DME east approach.
Localizer DME approach after Atwick for Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
LL 363, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Speed 220, LL 363.
Scandinavian 7243, turn right direct to Atwick, Alpha Delta Whiskey India Golf.
To right direct Atwick, Alpha Delta Whiskey India Golf, Scandinavian 7243.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, speed 180 knots or greater until 6.
180 knots or greater until 6, Lufthansa 55 Quebec.
Scandinavian 7243, descend 9,500 feet, speed 200.
Descent to floor level 9,500 feet, Scandinavian 7243.
LL363, descend altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1038.
Altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1038, LL363.
Lufthansa 55 Quebec, contact tower 120.1, bye-bye.
120.1 for Lufthansa 55 Quebec, have a good evening.
Scandinavian 7243, you're cleared, localizer DME east approach.
Clear for localizer DME approach, Scandinavian 7243.
Scandinavian 7243, reduce speed 180 knots and contact tower 120.1, bye-bye.
Reduce speed 180 knots, contact tower 120.1, Scandinavian 7243.
LL363, proceed direct to Atwick.
Atwick, LL363.
LL363, descend 9,500 feet, you're cleared, localizer DME east approach, speed is yours.
Speed is over, we'll clear the RNP correction, the DME east approach for the approach, descend 9,500 feet, LL363.
Innsbruck approach, good evening, Delta Charlie Alpha Tango Alpha, inbound Brno, 20 miles, fly level 190.
Delta Charlie Alpha Tango Alpha, Innsbruck Radar, good evening, squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Delta Charlie Alpha Tango Alpha.
Delta Tango Alpha, any preferred approach tonight?
Runway 26. Via Rattenberg.
Delta Tango Alpha, roger, you're cleared, Breno 3 Alpha arrival, expect localizer DME east approach, descend flight level 150.
Clear for Brno 3 Alpha arrival, clear for DME east approach and descent 10,000 for flight level 150.
LL363, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, bye bye.
Contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1, LL363, thank you for controlling, good night.